only on CTV. The Frontline with Kwikwanan, 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 only on CTV.
Tonight, the Ghanaian woman who accused the self-styled, self-imposed Chukwudi Jude takes yet another dramatic turn, this time revealing the long and painful journey of her relationship
only on CTV.
At the center of the controversy. Meanwhile, the Frontline is embarking on what we call Pictures Forensic, a special investigative.
The Frontline with Kwikwanan, only on CTV.
Surrounding the children of Chukwudi Jude. I am Kweku Annan, and of course, tonight, I'm bringing you the weekend front. Across dozens tonight are picking the feed. We'll start tonight, of course, from the dial on 88.1 FM in Sunyane. The second one is in Western region. The dial is 99.1 FM. We'll cross to where London is lifting it up on GOP broadcasting on modernghana.com and TuneIn, and still on TuneIn. The feed is on www.goptv.tv plus Apple Music. The information super dial tonight is lifting it on both links, my CTV GH and the Frontline Ghana. Now I know all of you do know the two links, and you are not quite surprised at all because the complaints are many. So while some are watching on the Frontline Ghana, some are also watching on my CTVGH, and for me that's okay with me. So we've made it simple. So we do not want all of you to pack yourself on one particular channel. So we've divided it. Watch it on my CTVGH as well, the Frontline Ghana. But then again, do yourself a good service by subscribe. If you've already subscribed to my CTVGH, that's okay. But subscribe to the Frontline Ghana so that if this one goes down, this one is on, and then of course you'll be the first to know because you are what you view and what you listen to. Folks, tonight I welcome all viewers here in Ghana and around the world. And of course, it's the weekend Frontline tonight as we start our broadcasts from all over regional capitals, beginning from Upper East, Upper West, Northern region, and of course, the Northern region has picked the feed. Ashanti region capital, Kumasi, has picked the feed. Eastern region, Brong-Ahafo, the nation's capital, Accra, is on the feed. Volta region is on. Central, Western, plus the 6 regional capitals. This is the Frontline show, the nation's biggest, the whole nation There isn't any program like this. Check it. The whole nation, from north, south, east, west, I am saying to you, there isn't any program like this where they speak the truth, nothing but the truth. I said what? We speak nothing but the truth. And again, we speak and we say as it is. No bend. We don't bend things. I don't window dress things, except that we speak respectfully. But then again, where it's necessary that we mention it as it is, I hit the nail right there till it goes in. Folks, tonight, the Frontline Special Edition, as you know, the Frontline Investigates. It's coming with this special edition, and all that you have to do is to brace yourself. You call a friend, call a brother, call a sister, your friends and brothers in the diaspora, your friends and brothers within the regional capitals. Call all of them, of course, because the show is being watched all over northern region in many thousands of homes. In Volta region, they are watching it in thousands of homes, and those also on the social media. So call them, including that if your television tonight is not allowing you to watch the show comfortably. You know why? Let me you. And that is if you have what you call the Go TV. The Go TV, you can watch the CTV Frontline show on channel 21, I guess. Yes, channel 21. And it's comfortable. Watch the program. Everything. You're not even miss a minute dot. And you know what to do. So just go to the YouTube, click the YouTube, and not click the Go TV, and then flip to channel 21, and then you are called to go. Folks, just brace yourself tonight. It's a very hot edition because we are going for the weekend. But behind all of this that we're about to give you a hot show tonight, I'm also sad in a way. Two situations making me sad today. Of course, I'll tell you why. But what do I have for you tonight? I told listeners and viewers on Wednesday that Friday we are going to do special. Even though this whole editions, we call it special edition, the Frontline Investigate. But of course, tonight's show is what? Tonight's show is a special one in the sense that we are going to do what we title the pictures forensic. Okay, the pictures forensic basically is a segment tonight aimed at giving vivid descriptions, and also we are here to cure a certain mischief and cure a certain discrepancies. Okay, however, I am not going to judge. No, I ain't going to judge, but you would be the judges, because my job would be to do the forensic analysis. We'll piece some things together. What are we going to piece together? Pictures together. You would watch the pictures, then you can be able to make an informed decision and an informed choice. That's all about tonight's show, folks. Then still on the bill, we are also going to speak exclusively to the protagonist in this whole showdown. Okay, our guest in Germany, Abba Gifty, will join us tonight on the part 2. Now tonight, what is it that she's going to do tonight? She's going to do one thing, and that is what? She's going to tell us the supposed Adore, when the alleged baby girl was born. When the girl was born, and all of us do know, we know this tradition that when a child is born, like Jesus Christ is about to be born on the 25th of December, of course they have to name the child. Be that a child is a girl or a boy, we have to name the child. What happened on that very faithful naming ceremony? And according to the woman, Abba Gifty, something happened. She's going to tell us the story. Monday is another edition. I know what is going on in Chukwudi's house. Oh, bro. Tonight, yeah, Chukwudi is my friend. Bro, you are my friend. But Chukwudi Jude, I need to work. Bro, I don't hate you. I know they pump into your head that the only guy in Ghana who hates you is this journalist called Kweku Anan. Let me call it the way you guys call me, Kweku Anan. My other guys, that's what you do. You call me Kweku Anan, even though that's not, because I'm trying to learn, the phonetics of Nigerians and the accent. Like pastor. Now I'm called pastor. Pastor. That's why I have, the tongues. Lekusu. Lekususu. Okay, guys. So that's what we are going to do tonight. Brace yourself. 2 things on the block. We are going to pierce all the pictures together. And that's our forensic. Then you, the viewer, and the listener, you do the judgments. I have nothing against Chukwudi that, hey, Chukwudi, you gave birth to so and so and so, and I mean out of wedlock, and you have not taken care of the baby. That's not my job. I'm a man. If I were Chukwudi Jude, I would have walked straight to where this woman is and Charlie sort the issues out. Why? But you see, one thing about this Chukwudi man that he tried to showcase all the time, and ever since that I've known him and I'm talking about issues, is this. He has painted himself, he has couched a niche for himself that, hey, he's the finest, he's a sacrosanct, he's unblemished. Okay? He wants to come from the back door. I'm a clean guy, unblemished. I've done no wrong. I am here in this country, and I have rather done a lot for the people of this country. Oh, I've done plenty. I am what? I'm a philanthropist. I am this, and it's like, oh, he has no debts. He has no debts. Rather, it is some of us who are debting him. He has not offended even one law of this country, and that we are offending him. That's the preposition. Okay? But you know why? You are a human being, and of course you are fallible. So if you're a human being and you want to, me Kweku sitting here, how, under what circumstances would Kweku Anan say, me, I'm infallible? How? I mean, how? When would that happen? And on which flip side of it that I would sit to claim that I am not fallible? What? I am. Except to say that I have my braveness. Do not mistakenly take my braveness and my way of that alacrity prowess of my exhibitions of my job to be that of Kweku Anan is too known. You can say I'm too known, that's fine, no problem. I'm one person, I know what I know, and I exhibit what I have to exhibit on the very flip side of my what? My job, which of course that I was taught in journalism, that everything that you do must run on one key word is what? Precision. Case closed. Other than that, nothing can usurp its powers on what I do, on my job, no. But that's notwithstanding, or that's, it doesn't negate the fact that because of that, Kweku Anan is a solid guy. How? I will never stand anywhere and raise my arm that me, I'm this. I will not even dare. But Chukwudi always wants us to know and feel the presence. That for him, he's a clean man and always walking with entourage, all following him, yo, and singing praises, drumming in his own world. He's always living in his own what? Alice of Wonderland. And that is one of an attitude of some of you, the Nigerian guys, that you don't know, that Ghanaians don't like this behavior. A certain behavior that goes like arrogant posture, okay, disrespectful, trying to walk over them, or trying to, as it were, use their face like a rag to mop the floor. No, those behaviors can be accepted in Nigeria, but not here. It's an affront to the Ghanaian culture. It's an affront to the Ghanaian system. Ghanaians don't like that. And if I have to confess to you guys, it's against the backdrop of some of these tendencies that I always, and I would always come hard at you Nigerians. Other than that, somebody will say maybe Kweku has something unique. against these people. No, it's this behavior of you. Because here in Ghana, we respect ourselves, we respect the elderly, we respect everybody. But back in Nigeria, it's not like that. Institutions are not being respected. Politicians, no. That's why even somehow you can see the government of Nigeria can come with brute force, very brute force at her citizens, and will never be bothered. And the Nigerians will be crying, tell me I'm lying. You know the truth. But then until you cross that bridge and stop that behavior, but then it's unfortunate that everywhere Nigerians go, you go there with this inhibition, rather exhibiting itself there. But when you go to one man's country, you must what? Do what the people do. Do exactly like the saying goes, that when you go to Rome, do what the Romans are doing. Yours are not like that. But if not, tell me I'm lying. Like Nigerians will sit in their own high horse in your what? Social media blogs and tell Ghanaians that, oh, we are buying Ghana. Some will go on to say, oh, we've bought Ghana already. Some will say, oh, Ghana is our dream, whatever, 300 years ago. And all sorts of what? Dirty language. And you want Ghanaians to keep anywhere, any country that you go, and you go with this characteristics, I can promise you, the pushback will be more 10 times than your anticipation. So you better change. Nigerians, change. If you change, I can assure you, wherever you go, including Ghana, perhaps Ghanaians would embrace you with whole heart. Yeah. Stop this your arrogant posture and advise this your guy, Chukwudi guy, who came here somewhere 19 whatever, and just overnight, he's here in this country claiming that what? He is a king. Our chiefs here in this country cannot, will not, and may not even call themselves king. And you sit here, you are calling yourself a king. And when we are talking, then you can open your mouth and say, so, Ghanaians are uncultured. And you want me, Kwekwanan, to keep my mouth quiet, really. And when I'm talking, say, hey, Kwekwanan is disturbing. Kwekwanan is insulting us. How? How? Would you accept this? If it is done to you in that reciprocal, would you accept this? Folks, let's get started. And I read the highest so, but I'm not really in the best of mood, and I'll explain to you why. But let me just even say it. Yes. Today, the whole nation we bid a farewell to our former First Lady, Mrs. Chukwudi Jude Rawlings. You don't know her. She was like a mother. Yeah. We bid a farewell to our mother, Mrs. Chukwudi Jude Rawlings, and that, for me, it's like something else. I mean, something actually drew a certain sort of energy drew out of me early hours of this morning, and that's about it. We're all praying for the soul of our mother, that Nyankopon ankasa mfa ne kra ensie. Obia wo Ghana, we a first lady, we a truck pusher, we a market ho, what a bank or what a minister, we a minister, we a high ranking government official. Whoever you are, be mindful. Let it continue to ring on your mind. One day, it will not be for you and I. We'll be gone. But after we are gone, what is the narrative? The narrative about we going and what will be said about us. Like the question, what will be the narrative? The narrative about you was because you served this country diligently. And then they will say your exemplary order lines cannot pass unnoticed. He was so and so. He was, and that's where some may even use the word, his lifestyle was unblemished. He was clean. Even though it is said that, of course, it's like a cliche, or if you like, it's one of those norms that you cannot say ill about the dead. So therefore, everything that must be said about the dead must be something that eulogizes the dead. But sometimes they will say it as it is blunt too. But my case is this: do not let us conjure anything fake. Let's say it as it is, that yeah, he was this, she was this. What about you? What about me, Kweku? What am I doing? What is it, Ekwekwona, and I'm doing that is affecting this nation, positive or negative? I'm not looking for, I'm not in the popularity contest. Me, if you know me, I am not looking for any award, and I'll not go for any award. Nope. There is a group who are planning to come bring an award. I have delayed the award severally overly. I one day just came and announced the citation. The citation, I think I put the citation on the screens, and then after the plaque is still there. I will not contest your GJ award for whatever, and the journalist of the year. No, bullshit, man. I don't give a heck, man. I ain't got that time. That's not my job. My sitting here and my services to God and country is not based on award. It's not based on popularity contest. No, that's not my business. I am here. I am a child of God and a servant of the Most High. So when you are speaking against, be careful. If you are planning evil, any conspiracy move, just be careful. I can only say this to you, you take it, hallelujah. You don't take it, let's move on. Be mindful of what you are doing on this earth, that one day, the day of reckoning would be nigh. The day of what? Of your accountability will be nigh. May the Lord take care of us and continue to remind us. Folks, you know what? My producer do not actually want me to do this, but let me do this because I pity the situation. I'm so sad about it. Even though my producers are, I say, no. I beg, producers, just give me 1 minute to do this. Ghana, do you remember something? There was this situation I came some time ago, and I told a small story that there is this Nigerian who apparently called my administrator, Mr. Frank Asare, and told Frank Asare that I have come here and I have threatened them, or I have threatened that I'll not allow them to show their movie or whatever it is. And then the guy was so furious. So my director, Frank Asare, sent a message to me in the morning. I want to speak in English so that the guy, Femi, I know he's watching. Femi, listen to me. I sympathize your situation. You don't know Kweku. But I'll tell you what. I've been to the CID crime, the cyber unit. I've gone there. Call the officers, they will tell you I'm there. Maybe you were thinking, you made them feel that, oh, Asif Kwekwanan is above the law. No, I'm not. I'm not above the law. You were trying to assuage. I'm not. I'm a very disciplined, well-cultured boy. But then I sympathize your situation. But you know what, Femi, you took the wrong approach. That's all your problem. I'm telling you tonight, you took completely the wrong approach. That has brought your situation to this. You thought I'm the one who caused a major catastrophe to the premiere of your movie. No, it's not me. And of course, I've received a number of links also showcasing my own guy, Omon, also out there talking that yes, Kweku Anan was behind the whatever, as far as your movie premiere is concerned. Omon, you and I, we are not fighting, or at least once that you worked here before. We fought some time ago, but you know, ever since I've never spoken against, and I don't know why we should do that. And we are all guys. I've that thing. And if Omon recalls, a couple of times I would try to, as it were, drummed the accent of Omon, isn't it? Omon has many accents. One is like pronouncing my name, Kweku Anan. And then also we say to Dr. Hassan Ayaga that what? Men are ready. Men are ready. Men are ready. You know why? Sometimes it's like one of those. But then, guys, listen on. So this Femi guy called my director of administration, Frank, and told Frank that I've threatened their movie, whatever. And then I said, me? Who is this guy that I don't know of? I said, okay, wait. I'll bring the guy on the line so he will speak. and understand the situation. Now, my director of administration called the guy on the line. So 3 of us, he bridged the line. 3 of us were on the line. Then he started questioning the guy. Do you know the guy on the line? He said, yes. Is it? Then, so what are the issues you want us to address? Mind you, Ghanaians, my director of administration wanted to address a certain concern raised by a stranger, Kweku. I don't know him from anywhere. Neither have mentioned his name anywhere on this program or elsewhere. But my director of administration was just ready to, as it were, work out something and see where solution can come out. Whilst on the line, and this Femi guy also on the line, and about to understand where the Femi guy is coming from, because I was on the line quietly listening to them. Then the Femi guy started, and Femi, you are watching me and tell me, Kweku, you are lying. Then he started, maybe you want me to produce that communication. I'm sure you will not tell me that Kweku produced it. You don't know how smart I am. You don't. Do you know how many years in this my career as an investigative journalist? I'm a whole CEO of a private investigative company. We do so many things, not at your level. I don't know where you are going, but I sympathize the situation. Trust me. Tonight, I'm not on you for anything insult. No, not. Because I want you to see that, bro, it's most regrettable that the situation happened this way. And you have to adopt a different approach. Whilst on the phone and we're talking, then this Femi guy dropped the calls abruptly. After insulting me and saying this is irresponsible journalism and blah, 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 blah. Femi, tell me I'm lying. Because I can produce that thing for you in a minute. I have your contact. I decided not to do anything. And I told my director of administration that he said, no, Kweku, I'm not interested. Because I don't even know this guy. I'm sitting somewhere. You place a call to me that XYZ. I should come in, and I'm about to resolve the issue. Instead of you to stay on the line, as usual, as I was saying from the beginning, your arrogant posture, your irresistible impatience, your arrogant way of doing it, and you think you are the only man in Africa. No, you are not. So my administrator got pissed off, and I was still on the line with him, and he said, no, Kweku, go and do your own thing. I won't call him again. And that was the end. And that night, like this, I came and I addressed you properly. So the officers were like, so then it means this thing, whatever that you said to him, came on the heels of what? Provocation. And I go and ask them. I told them that provocation is understatement. Because I was completely angry and furious about this guy. That, I don't know you from anywhere. You want to premiere your movie, go and premiere. Why? But then, if you were using Omon as your reference, Omon, we said whatever we have to say as far as Omon is concerned. And if Omon was in your movie as one of your actors, then you should have been careful enough that as executive producer, you should have warned him that, hey, bro, you are doing this business with me. This Ghana-Nigerian tide has nothing to do with my movie, so please back off. Then Omon will see how he will calculate his steps, but he didn't. You see, somebody is trying to hazard a guess. Somehow, maybe somebody wanted to use this fume, or this kind of, this, what do you call it? What's the word I want? This tug of war, to us it will see how best they can rope that premium movie into this issue so that it will help you trend. That didn't work out, because shortly after Omon was arrested, Omon came on the line and was doing so many things. And we have all the videos. There people could read that, hey, Omon wanted to use this as a means to what? To showcase the movie well. Please, there isn't many things of this or that sometimes can work out. No, you have to calculate your chances well. So if you go to CID or crime, you go to cyber unit to make complaint, file a complaint that I have threatened you, that I will not allow you to showcase your movie or whatever, blah, blah, blah. In the first place, I said, listen, and you've sent a tape, a recording, suggesting that Kwekwana threatened. And that even spoils your case. Because in the first place, you and I are not on contest. 2, I've not mentioned your name under any circumstances on my platform, neither elsewhere. So what it means is that you are not on my schedule. Neither I know you from Adam. Neither I made reference of you being an executive producer, which day what. It was when you had come on the phone between you, myself, and my director of administration that made me to know that you are so and so person. And by the way, why would you even come in the first place to call my director of administration that he should talk to me about what? How? Do I know you? I don't know you. I don't know you. So if you come and says that I've threatened you, the English word is this: what precipitated the supposed threat at you? Go and answer that question. What precipitated it? If you had not done what you did, would I have mentioned your name 1 million years? The answer is no. Hell no. So the officers now just brought a word out. Oh, then it means this was done under what? An act of what? Provocation. And I said, the act of provocation is understood. And you know what? I've told them they should call you to come. I want to come and meet you there, so that we sit down and I'll tell you what I have to tell you. But tonight, I told them I'll talk to you here. I want to do it this for you. That means you are not my enemy. I don't hate you. Because I don't even know you. I don't know you from anywhere, Femi. So please, bro, take things easy. It's so regrettable that I'm hearing that you guys have lost millions, whether millions of naira or dollars or whatever. I don't. But I don't want you to go out there, because Omon is also out there with a small piece of something, trying to push and to make it look like, oh, because of Kwekwana threatened our movies and we couldn't do it and you've lost money. No, please, don't do this. It's not good. Okay? I can only give you this, my piece of advice. Let's stay away from this and let's be clean. In spite of all of this, I still have my likeness for many Nigerian guys, men and women, and those in their very fantastic levels of exhibiting colorful things in the name of what? Nigeria, and doing their. Don't let us go on this, because you mentioning your name, I did it. You know why? I told them the farthest that you want to go. I don't want to sound a bit rough, but I've told Kweku, I'm not above the laws of Ghana. And I don't want the officers to do anything to let it look or does appear that, oh, they are trying to shield me, or because Kwekwana is a guy. No, not at all. Not at all. At all. Nothing. They are doing their job as officers. But you are not coming on the very flip side of the issues, because you are making things confusing. No. Anywhere you want to go with that, let me say it on a national for everybody to hear. If you want to go as far as The Hague, listen, oh, Femi, I am only sounding this to you that back off from this your movement, because it will not help you. Because if you don't, then I can sit here and I'll tell you here, this is my office, and please, respectfully, let me do this in my office, that you would rather waste more than millions that it's been alleged that you've wasted. You don't know me. You don't know the spirit in me, and I don't want you to try it. Back off. If you want, go there and take that issue, because there can never be more than that of what you want the officers to do, that they've done, that they've called me. They were asking me to come Monday. I said, no, I'll come today. So I was there. Today, Friday, I was there. Right from there, then I'm here. Right from the office, that office, and I'm here doing my show. I'm not a coward guy. I am not somebody you can couch me to submission or otherwise intimidate. No way. Please. Not even in my own country that top officers within this country can do that. How much more a foreigner? I'll allow a foreigner to do that. But I can only respect you that you are also a foreigner. You are here doing your business, blah, blah, blah. Bro, do your business. Wash your hands from anything. I beg you. Because the more you try to go, things can get murkier. I can only advise you. I'm told you've lost millions. I'm sorry, regrettably enough. I had not even mentioned the title of your movie here. My guys can attest to this. How much more then Kweku Anan is behind the catastrophe of your premiere of your movie? Why? So please, let's do things and do them decently. Okay, Femi, I'm talking to you. If you will listen to me, yeah, it's most unfortunate. As I mean, I'm saying, Abranti, my boni din will happen. Me boni din will quite ben so. Me to me baby you. And yes, say Okofre, me director of administration, say my better thing say we be premium movie. Now or say me ma kwai ma premium movie into any break. And na me director frame me. and or send me message na me friend no apena me director here say oh Kwaku na da na wo threaten Nigeria ni be say oh you na me say me nim no Keynes your links and my Keynes where is the link Keynes can you hear me MCR connect to Keynes and tell him pressure is on me and I made me here then me can't just me nim obi asa and my directors know Kwaku jina ho na me fra brante nemra or fra brante by a opesa or resolve issue kuna esi no abrante ne be kana sama no answer started so okay can say Kwaku na irresponsible journalist oh I feel baby sana sama na abrante na drop it corner abruptly you see some Nigerians no any and so ni nyama ho na omo ye na ye comment let us say oh bu me enim tie ebu me director na so enim tie ba yankasa eni ye twa so 1 month a week ni muso mo kwa mu premier munko premier some mo premier everybody heard say mo kwa premier movie na say mo kwa premier me baby ko mo kwa premier kra me nim enne ebe pie mu say movie no mo kwa premier na bibia ankoso anko yie nipa ama na chese me na matra na mama nipa ama ema movie no ma boka say bebre emenne menya links bia abrante omon enso de na mabonten say me na me shechire ena me yes a few o ma science so de CID crime events and cyber crime unit say me na my own say den ena cyber crime for friends so okay wait me abaha Monday na me say no Monday wa ma memra house see ya na me two car nam koy wo mo koy na mo di petition e kire me a say na me say owura na oye petition kra na minni no minhia ne da minti ni din da the only time I'm at ni din an say me boss ebo ni din say so no de ne ba line so opese obi si asam obayen so we megina o de niama ho sem abese no na wo no de wo be ne kra na yenya mfele insult wo si yen ye didi watam ya threaten na winim enti da me adanwa anadwo no na me ba me show you so na de Ghana from Anfanche na emu anya mre sa mo aso mu ni emu anya mre me TV man ne pa and what time that portion they come see at the phone say me ma threaten is na sa threaten free na what you be bia no unka obi a no obi sorry say oba be kaseti house which law even in Nigeria would that law even hold? But Femi, whoever is advising you, that person wants you to go down more. Listen, anybody who is advising you to go on that path, me, I don't have a problem. But like I said, anywhere you go, I'll be there. Anywhere. If you threaten any legal move, my lawyers are ready. But that one, my lawyers already have informed them already. And that one, I will make sure that I won't tell you what is going to happen. Yeah, because like I'm saying, that if you want to spend more money, burn more, you want to, you're in the bank, you roll the bank, all right? You roll it up. If you want to roll more, I don't have a problem. The law will guide all of us. Nobody in this country, not the court, not the CID, not the police, will treat me Kwekwana here as a special person. No, they will never do that. I will not even allow them to do that. But then, one thing will be, no officer in this country, be the police, CID, or any judge, will take bribe. That one I can assure you. If anybody dead, because I'll pick it up. And how I'll pick it, you don't know. And that will make the issues more worse. So my piece of advice will be, bro, try and come over. Let's talk things up. Okay? I can only say that, try, let's see. Omo knows here. Come over, let's have a talk and resolve this issue one way or the other. So that, because I don't want you to feel so bad, especially when you've lost money. It's not nice. No, I don't stand for that. Whatever that we all have to do to help things up, ready to. Okay? So that's what I would say. Folks, you're the best here. Now, my birthday way, quick. Birthday, hey, guys, how many? Happy birthday to Janet Quatin, popularly known as Nanaya, inside Santa Maria, and work at DVLA Insurance Company. As your ideas, I wish you abundant happiness and love. May all your dreams turn into reality, and may luck visit your home today. From who? Raymond. Okay, that's my pretty girl on the screens, man. You look pretty, man. I got you ass covered, huh? You look good. Oh, man. Raymond, and a drop is out. And then, happy glorious birthday to Prophet Albert Donko, residence pastor of International from Odai Ebenezer. Lekusu. Pastor. Hey, Prophet Albert Donko, residence pastor of International Life Gates Church from Odai Ebenezer and Odema Pastor. Now I want to speak like Nigerian. Yes. Pastor. Okay, then the last one goes with happy birthday also to Evans. May God bless you and grant you all your secret prayers. Happy birthday, bro, from Ruby X. Hey, Ruby X, I hope that BBI, that's a good guy. Or that's screen so BBI no come folks. So that's just gone past the happy birthday. So of course, I've also done the announcement of my mom, who we bidded farewell to, Mrs. Chukwudi Jude Rollins, folks. Next, dear Auntie, Adia Yebeya na dream say. And a dream Yebekeka infoni SCC and then your friend the pictures forensic. Yeah. Chukwudi Jude, the self-style, self-imposed. What ton of titles be brave. And Chukwudi Jude, the master enye eni kweku anan. Your master enye kweku anan. Is here the me said your more kweku anan. I was almost the right way, kweku anan. Yeah, kweku anan the pastor. Enti anadridi ebe ne say ye be kika pictures sisi ni mamia oye allegation kesi tia Chukwudi. Ne banwa ye wo no ne pictures ni na ready wa ha. Ne the BCC ni say ya the dot the t's. Me de men kasa wan kasa church. Ye wia afie be frame amene ne ni edi nkomo be ne ni bediem. Ye bedin komo afa ekwan afi ye wo abofra no ye beto abofra ni din no enye se brass band for ba ho ana akonyako brass band no ekoya de before from aba be chiremu nya any de Chukwudi allegedly Prince Owell Chukwudi Prince Owell Chukwudi whichever that he has denied, and I respect his denial, but the woman accuses him say ono eno oye the same Chukwudi oba ho DNA see wo ma me be chire ni am kama and we said in your record and I dream some group no so until you can only call a friend, a brother, a sister, maybe be at the Nakoma. Up next, Ghana Speaks proudly brought to you by Biogas Expert Engineers. Christmas in Ebano, holidays in Ebano, no my ready say won't bet me there sister now. And I dream one common me de shall see a free. A danya yebisi ni fe real estate pa estate yebisi yesi ni wahemfa yesi ni a eastern region, precisely the Pediaso Lodge or one mo ane oho nchemu ho saa asase yantam no ewo high hills no so won ugina ho a edize ugina fence Golan Heights wako Israel da ugina Golan Heights a me policy go say Golan Heights and I say West Bank. So no ujina West Bank and Gaza Strip who say the horizon of Israel at the hose tayam oho sa hono biano any yebisi dan here that screen is fe now any je somebody say a dan 3-bedroom akese ni yebisi the atene say a dan each unit biano cost saying $150,000. I repeat, $150,000, relatively cheap, is it not? Very cheap. Now the interesting part is him $150,000, and we are asking you to come commit saying 20%. You go what I'm saying? Commit 20%. 20% udi shemwa. The 20% and one and stay back. You qualified automatically. You are the owner of this house. Problem be anyhow. Remaining 80%, 80%, what we're going to do is say, you spread it 80% in the amount for 8 years. Man, too good to be true, isn't it? Yep. 80% in the spread it amount. 8 years. Into why imagine 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At the 80% remaining, 80 by 2 years time can wait to you. But 8 years near per se the amount. Just plenty. And to Ghana ni biara woni baby di ni tito obetimi apply bi. So 20% of $150,000 they are saying calculate it na febra na fi yemfa ehonoma. Now the atinio 300 affordable houses On my left will be 150, on my right 150. Then Ohon is going to be one of the heaviest securitized zone. But then again, regrettably, let me say, we don't Nigerians here Nigeria. We don't need any foreigners. Purely Ghanaians. I'm sorry. This is not like a xenophobia, whatever, discrimination or anti-Semitism or whatever. No. Purely Ghanaians. Families there. I'm sorry, guys. I'm being real. Until Hono, a very highly securitized. Afi, you bet building BBT says schools, market, banks, recreational centers, and many other they were hobe fe papa ho fe ye. And I show Ohono suna in a serene environment because you don't even need the air condition. They be a koha, Janwa, and from an bossa, Namane ade. So no, me ama koho severally. Just say, me kwako pointed, baby, I may met nano. Brani and Coate can be my neighbor. Yes. Come. Now, the essence you need just say every household beyond you be two borehole will dark borehole or at the amount. It can cost no. Yeah. So no, into BBA and your problem or recreational centers BBA near the security or BBA come. Now, Oba biogas expert for the Obeko bank. No wakwa could share with 20%, which 20% now and one on Oko baby remaining Iria ne utiana kakra uko baby asamasam. Now this is a powerful building. Ye BCC one make us say yes, I share another project be cross here and as you go to the Bombardiana found who Jimmy Watson na enyoma entimin koye now. A that way wansem main can be bridges a dime be our pa atremu we are see hebiano, a biana CC one. So what I say, and a CC one come problem biano security a bell on a security ketwa. Now and if you are a fish and also the next thing I know so may catch us a Bombardiana free biogas for no member bow and yano and so ya DB friend state of the art kitchen and so ya DB you sit down here next year near kitchen and mawa and then you sit down a crown and now kitchen na ye be the amount is state of the art kitchen so state of the art kitchen your home hey I know say what London I lekusu I Lekusu department in them. Okay. So now I know Lekusu. Me I'm here in charge. Lekusu pastor. Enti the tinu. And I say, a year when section so a year you know. Ye woman you know ye were a movable one. Actually say and only a yamawa. Who two free dynamic crana. She said the woman was screening so we na ya show. Beautiful pa and you get to Nyagro. Yes, you shed the mawa. And one you bet me 82 any day, anytime. You bet me 82 Asher IBBA at the amount. Now, Shannon so say, O per se, ye tutu na ye kwashe share a ma we bia. A dime beer, Cecilia, we see a officer, and on here, you bet me 82 near them. To say, Pope, dear, ye money, and Trump, they say. Trump Matisse is here and also free White House or call a year Nifine war, you know, a friend is saying, for example, Mar-a-Lago, if you know him for, I think say war a year, for instance, not New York, very few baby was on a honey a cocoa years, our kitchen, Mar-a-Lago, come, and Queen Elizabeth, and so a year man, Queen Elizabeth, and so on, no, a one or 10 to an uncle baby, a yenna, come now. Ye another kitchen and so and also ye the blocks any day and no unmovable. Ye the mawa and one afimu any area se best say na atemuda ebeba no sa kitchen move enye. So no ni enu na bi ewo ho timi bi say de hin na wo pe. By the way, Shadow so say a dan ye see we na dan the kitchen enim and na dan ye nsikura na nche ye. Se Mr. Bombardiana contact biogas expert engineers ni entumi hwe na bibia no enye kama and fema what and biogas for I already said this holidays way ye be ye dwuma e de ama Ghana for ni na wa konua sei na so ema obia ho aiden aton kama we are there for you enti se wo tie me a Bombardian na Shannon so say ye be ma bibia no IFFF biogas for no be respond ya na man na good screen is no Bombardian aiden efre won e was 055 589 3001 Mr. Otio 055 589 3001 and also 0546 205377 0546 205377 5377. When the easiest way I'll bet to me at the Ache biogas for no ASM. If you are now watching with phone, so into bet me ocean with social media, and once I would do phone with screenshotting numbers and now why then what would you good baby and one no and also so ocean with main television so for phone called television or next screenshot na for to maybe na for one o friend will be far ja numbers ni now okay WhatsApp and one say WhatsApp and no bodin chere baby will communication free back will contact you back near maybe piano yeah come I hope say uti they making a waiting a supreme power. But up next again under Ghana Speaks will be politics of today. Tonight on politics of today we embark on a critical forensic exercise. This is where we analyze and scrutinize the alleged child from the supposed relationship with Chukwudi Jude alongside the other children linked to this self-styled Nigerian man living in Ghana. The evidence, the questions, and the inconsistencies. Tonight, we break it all down. Yebetu ya boase, Chukwudi niye, Mkwala niye, Akwala niye, yebeye ni na kekesi ni, na wankasa wudi weni ashebi, the whole judgment na menka hubi, but ye na sebi ye nipa. God has given us the power to discern and to see if this is this is that. You know it. I don't want to heap anything on Chukwudi. Say no, that's not my job. But we have to do it and do it the way everybody will understand. But before we get into all that, news on Wednesday from Guinea-Bissau indicates a coup d'etat has erupted. We are learning that the president has been arrested and key government officials have fled and others have been taken into custody at unknown locations. Answer the Ebesha, the Amidisha, Edi Uremuni said, now no quarter better yet how 3 hours or less into the program and a breaking news. Bam. Assemblea. On Maya, you're from Guinea Bissau. A soldier for at West say bam. President no one so president no say kre afino ye so president no the high ranking government officials no me ade bebre America to wo na tete dem esirem imipom enuyam enen chambum ebi afasase ase ebi so akohye tables ase e de ba asem a asojafo ni abre o muso nti o mu nya adwane de enti no mu adwane enchene ye de ewranom enchene ye de o owo ya but e bibi man see ebe ya adepa na aboa no folks mo de ekoso in how many years now the entire West Africa under ECOWAS is blazing with fire, and your politicians in this country continue to speak as if there is no tomorrow. Now folks, here I come. We ask, what lessons are governments within the sub-regional bloc learning from these continuous breaches of protocol? And there are this year, and ya by abanya a was sub-region mu the so-called ECOWAS na aya blog na womu na titim this year no musia Ghanaians. But we say, look, some of us, what are we doing or what have we been doing? We've been pushing for what? The exit of ECOWAS. Ghana should exit the ECOWAS. And Okoka Ebisu, no, Kweku, it's not yet time. Now let me tell you this, folks. The issues of what? Guinea-Bissau, whatever that was confronting Guinea-Bissau no, are issues that have been tabled before the bench, before the leadership, the apex of the leaders of ECOWAS, that are including Ghana. The ECOWAS leaders, of which Ghana is what? A senior representative of ECOWAS, are aware of the issues confronting what? Guinea-Bissau. But the question remains, what is it at the top echelons of the ECOWAS? What did they do? Nothing. Including that of what confronted the other Guinea, what confronted Mali, what confronted where? Burkina Faso. And ask me, what is it that your leaders, your ECOWAS leaders, what did they do? Nothing. All they know is to just take their bags and move to the ECOWAS headquarters in Nigeria, Abuja, and just go and have a field day. Eat, dine, and wine. And some too will just go because of women. They think we don't know what they are doing. Look, there's going to be a secret movie. A big secret movie. I call it a movie that is coming. What your leaders do in the ECOWAS bloc, what they go there to do. A secret movie. They've been filmed. What they go there to do. Useless thing. Well, we continue to remind Ghanaians, both home and abroad, to stand firm, steadfast, resolute, as we push for Ghana's exit from the regional bloc. And as we brace ourselves for this national exercise, folks, the unfortunate side is this. Our President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, unfortunately, stands on the opposite side of this journey. Ghana for no ye pushy, say, ECOWAS no moment fibu because ECOWAS MYA na MYA, so it is a useless, toothless what political machinery. Rather, if you're not careful, the Western powers will use ECOWAS to destroy. By the way, ECOWAS na Ghanaians, did we go to the ECOWAS on our way? Did we do any referendum? There was nothing like that. How? Somebody sitting somewhere taking decisions for us. You think we don't know? We know. We've investigated everything. How we entered them. Afghana for our president, I respect so much, Mr. President Mahama. Tonight, folks, I'm going to show you something. Whilst we are embarking on this journey, our president, the lovely president, who is also my very good friend, Mr. Mahama, respectfully. Mr. President, with the greatest of respect, I beg. Tonight, let me put my two palms in here. I need the Christian Council who are there and as if they don't have a job to do. This is one of your jobs. Number 2, I need the Council of States. That's number 2. 3, I need some high-ranking government officials and some eminence, including my one and only Reverend. I have to wake up for him. I just love him. Mwah. He's called what? The most right reverend. The most right reverend. Our trip Pratt. Poppy, I beg you. You did something in the days of who? General Champon. Do you know what in the Champon's era? Do you know what most right reverend our trip Pratt, what he did? When we did an elections, it was like a referendum to pass the yes vote for the union government. And at that time, the electoral commissioner at the time, who is called what? Justice what? Justice I.K. Aban, together with his secretary, Hilary Mieza, were completely not in support of a champion's what? Union government. So, when we did that referendum elections, right there, a champion deployed military men at the electoral commission. They bolted away all the papers back to castle. In 72 hours, a champion announced the union government has won. And the electoral commissioner, Justice I.K. Aban, together with his men, ran away. And they took shelter at the Holy Spirit Cathedral. Go and find out. That's the history I'm giving you. 3 days later, when a champion announced that the union government has won, then Justice I.K. Aban called on his eminence, the most right reverend Titus Awatre Pratt, and he led the delegation to a champion that the man want to return to bench, so please pardon him. And that was the end. And a champion appointed another electoral commissioner called Mr. Kui. That man has done it. They're all here. Awatre Pratt, I don't like him. I love him. Yes, most right Reverend Awatre Pratt. I'm calling on His Eminence that they should advise our President John Mahama to back off from this. Guys, I'm going to show you something. Because the young say Ghana but unfortunately our president is not on that flip side. He's on another flip side. Which flip side, Ben or what? I want you to watch this so that you can understand me. Take a listen to this.
I was speaking to President Obasanjo on Sunday, and we discussed the issue of free movement of people, and we suggested a list of 7 African countries that would be the League of African Free Movement. Is some amorphous name, we haven't decided yet. But those 7 countries, I'm going to write to all the presidents. We're going to start by removing visa requirements for our people. And so for those 7 countries, if any of our citizens want to travel to each other's countries, they won't require a visa. We expect that as others agree and join, we shall welcome them into our league until finally we have an Africa where our people can move freely without obstruction.
For a same way, I can only, with respect, tell my president, Mr. President, I beg you in the name of God, Mr. President Mahama, don't embark on this move. Your administration is just about 3 years to go. Any legacy that you have to leave will be one of a worthy of note. But I can equally again figure out. That's why already Mr. President, this Ghana Nigerian issue, Obian himself open Nigerians Nasemo. John, Obian himself open Obian himself Nigerians in the 777. And no more Moya Basabasiniano. And Hondino Mujina Somodiana is because one our president. I'm telling you the truth. They know say it's President Mahama and then a brother Ibrahim. A part of why Nigerians, me person me kind of credit to Ghana for. And Mr. President, Ghanaians, it's on the. I'm speaking millions of the minds of Ghanaians. Ghanaians know that on the heels of why the Nigerians have become so emboldened is because, and the Nigerians know what I'm talking about. Why? They talk to me and we speak because of Ibrahim, his brother, and the president himself. That's why the Nigerians have been so emboldened. But for me, whether I'm that's not where I'm coming from. But I think that for this one, Mr. President, and I think that no, this for me is in the political science. Mr. President is aware of what I'm coming to do. I'm a political science, whatever. We say this is politically incorrect, Mr. President. And I want some high-ranking government officials, including the Christian Council, including the Council of State, please sit the president down. So, Mr. President, Mr. President, now be invited to Mr. President Nebekasa. Well, I am just hoping, I am just keeping hope alive. So Mr. President Mahama will back down from this. But a Ghanaian living in the United States, while prominent Ghanaian, a Ghanaian, he's watching the show right now, prominent Ghanaian living in the United States has sent a message to our chiefs here in Ghana. And tonight, we simply want to echo the message for our traditional leaders to hear. Ghana ni mapa penipa nyeze sao. She Ghana fom penifu guamanonio. Nye bete. Na Ghana ni peni wakasa. Watu nsemi amane ya hemfono sa hemfono muntie program we su there all the 16 regions. Into ohini bia wutie mi ohini ntia wo region mu je na fe koma sa ohini say na nei ene wenimo kakum yegine kwekwenum tie ne nana je na Ghana peni dia ba asem ene woka yentie papa nasam na yemfama ya hemfofo no sa hemfo muntie asema eba. Take a listen to him.
Good afternoon, Ghana. For Nyamisha Obia or video Abia, Nyamisha Obia, mum. As you see a boy, you're Ghana for I see a boy, Kwakwana Abaso, or Sabas Paddy, Kwakwana was a award, see a Bonapaso, because what draw your attention with baby names, this one, my young Yama, Echoes or Ghana, it shows how good that man is. Or a great journalist, or a brave journalist, or a bold on fan of crazy or can of cray. Baby, I will be an coupon shroud. Or mount quatinting, or mount quatinting, or mount quatinting, or mount quatinting, or mount hoarding, and quatintini and hoarding sika womb. Or mount hoarding, and quatintini and hoarding sika womb. Not the year by this, and I will be a big TV channel. Now you spread it no cremo. Now coupon shroud. I know no crowd be a now be the madisra dear air to when in part because a babu Ghana. And I'm per se video who post to not Ubia should be our channel also. I'm not a domana. The Gensadi when and he said, yeah, Ghana for you. Like I say, we have a handful. Yeah, what chiefs, not kings, not queens. Ewa in Sasses, Ghana, North, South, East, and West, and Central. Baby, a handful, baby. Inti me nkwala dream ni ma this year me so me pese me kan say ya hemfo mo sorry I inform am on tra ho me message we kwaku behalf of Ghanaians we are sending to Ghana hemfo sa inform omudo omade hia omudo omutimamufu a we I don't give a damn about politicians they can't do any shit omutumi nyeku we don't care about politics under my foot from A to Z under my foot. We don't give a damn. But Yenanamu ahimfo very powerful. Me drive make us say me no say me bo ahimfo dia masole mabu mitira mabo mi mu ase. Nyame sha ahimfo mo Ghana. Na mmom enipa bu afu bufuo ina yaw ina enipa de kasa we. Because yenhwe emanfofo enane ekwaye. Ye were political Mami forget about politicians. But Emomian and Amani are the Sredia na Ghana for your day to many. Say any pakua Omaba Ghana Omukunkumadishiano. I don't think say Nana Muni. I don't think say Nana Muya happy. Nana mo any dear man. Ghana and Sasi Yamodia. Nana mo also make Misaka beam Ghana and Sasi Yamodia. Makane 3 times. Nana mo yesramu Ghana for Madishia yesramu say. Se mutie video ya mo fan kwa bibim ye pa ohia obe start ya movement we nanka ahemfuni bebrebe ebesom ade say ohia ba ko sorry ohia menu sorry miesa enan enu ensia enso the obedi kan ni din beko Ghana abakosem say no yema ne man ohia nana mo sorry ohia ba ku say de make say ba ku menu ensa mo sorry no say ohia bi sorry. That's a Obiana no say or no assassin so alatafo amaba modi besibra armed robbery kidnapping killing money rituals ni member masase so no enye say na Ghana etie modi no me na become masase into mutually free masase so me mamo 48 hours me mamo 24 hours me mamo 1 week Nigeria for you obi answering free masase so nkatimamufuo ne ani beji pa ki ebeboa mo ne apamo mu nyina afiri mu nsase so say me fa achimo danya example say odahin omabodwa aka say Nigeria for omoba nsase so omudi boni abaro me mamu na watwe mo mpakira mu firi kro no ma obi antuni sikwan say achimma so am boy na achimma so he is very powerful man na nyankwada Zanana, se ubie wano ene, na so ka se boni e koso won sase so no alatafo emfiri won sase so a within 1 week nke be yefe nke be bua ododo nke we have a lot of people around that am I ready so be bua na nanu mun sorry na munye sade no se ohi bi sorry na so ka se masase so mempe alatafo masase so me mam na okay me mam na 3 days 4 days 5 days munya mun sole mesase so a kabeyefe ya hwede see north on say northern region ahemfo no efe Nigeria for say north ahemfo no nka omu ye oma de say alatafo say na ekoso mesase so mun sole ye mam na atwe mun sole a kame ba Ghana for be bo ye nsema my friends say north for because some they can do anything at any time but I am for I been pa ina omu ehuma bro ina omu ka say oh yeah mamo warning say I'm from where nya been pass say where nya huma bro mo find any ways and means mo dey be protect mo kro ba for so be eba wo kro na say onim na ye inquiry say investigation but in this case alata for ba ye no Oma say krom oma kum enipa krom he dey see achim wenchi achim oda my first girlfriend krom no free wenchi my first girlfriend free wenchi yeah gwani edi o wenchi abna se akwatia atakrase nkwanta Odasco area ho komanso awusa swedro achiase subua anamase bebia kokobini bebia we know all this place but in inside area ho they say like a for na baro but no mudi I for no get the see wanchi asemi say obi akun ne yire ne ma wanya bebia anko wantumi anko Cameroon wantumi anko Niger wantumi anko Chad wantumi anko Burkina Faso they answer Burkina Faso Benin but or jump to 2 countries Benin and Togo straight up to Ghana or by Mimi Crow made a Robertson Koi in Kayanki or Hake Bob man for Panakoma Kun or Makuno. Now, Ghana for it's about time will come out. Yes, you have a month for us that see a Nigeria for so say, yeah, almost person who's animal and him for yes, I'm sorry. Mamu start to say, Mobile is power in Sassini and Modia, Mobile catch Nigeria for so move from Sasso. Now a chronic be ready or he obey or Becca Sassano in a this is not political issue. Way or here or Bejra Hamana, or Bejra Hamani Chrome for no idea Chrome for a free abonning for them because they are be and then no children. We don't know what's going to happen. Oh, see, I never be and found and then no child. You knew idea basic. In Tiana Namo, yes, I'm sorry. Any day, I'm sorry. Namuni a mining sewer. Money a mining sewer, my yes, I'm sorry. Any day, I'm sorry. Namuni a mining sewer. Money cross sewer, yes, I'm man, Money cross your Mon Pamo any pap bunny for and free mon sass so. Mon Pamo any pap bunny for free mon sass so. Yes, the could to say yes, so him back sorry. That's our castle on pet alatafon and sass so. Quebec best spread the whole Ghana. Quebec, you be one say a friend saying Ashanti region. I'm for the Casa. Now see a friend say wait a voter region. Now a see northern region. Now see central region. Southern part of Ghana. Now see now baby eastern region. Baby now see near say politicians between us standing this ni Nigeria for no tra omufie na ye de ye ready say ni Nigeria for no e betra kwakwana nyam kupon hirawo oban nkwatenteni ahoden ni wabusu ho ban nka the year by this time na kwakwana wa bie wo channel na there's nothing but true.
I believe some message you're drumming at home. Na yahin fufui omatepa. It sounds the convener of this message nanka say ehweti. Afi so beton krama him for no be pray because obi anti ase. Kwaku me media me ye ni o. Edwuma no mintumi nkukuru ni na nsimiti o. Dia ye beye no die sre ne say Ghana mpinifo awo eye munsum bi kakrawate. Munsumu bi na munya hwe yi o. Ebi na ye kanya. Gani bisafo. Wo mu kasa ya te se na Ghana for ye kasa o. Amamuo for na ntie. President na ntie, the political parties na ntie o. Ene say ye to abani wie ya. President no also Maro whatever his name is also on we wini. Opposition so on we wini. O za women not and engaging in what you call political tug of war. Pamlo Kano Quanchra Strodo. And a soldier for no mass who say Dima ya no one. Pam Yeka say telecommunication in Guinea Bissau has been shut down. Media in Guinea Bissau has been shut down. Bibia Nyejma. Sana Mopen Wahum. Sana Mopen. Yekasa Ghanaians in Penny for Muntio. I him for. our chiefs, our members of parliament, our political figures, the men of God in this country speak and stop all of these crooks. Lekusu ni sikadie medie ka ho munyai nese abeni bom say bam. You know, the politicians will not lose much. Mamika wencha quick. Listen, say bibi boni si wo Ghana, me say the politicians will just run away. But you, the men of God in this country, you stand a chance of losing much. Can you go to the church to preside over who? Who? Goats, sheep, or cows? My goodness. Who say yes? Continue to live in your churches, your auditoriums, your cathedrals, and continue do the things you are doing. Guinea-Bissau for nan dako dao. Me say the people of Guinea-Bissau did not dream one day that the skies will be rocketing with miseries one day. Today, the military are telling the international what? The international watchers say, hey, stay away, respect the rights of Guinea-Bissau. One time. Burkina Faso then America for cry yes or Mukoto Asham say then here, won't even your foku. Yaji abane from them. But Ghana and Perifona dream say, Esusu say, Efele say, Ehuni say, but the Montraho, near Tumufo. One day pet, no one no. A cream be yet to me metra program because you know, as some maybe have a crew of what you I'll be sitting in my home. Why you're careful, Kranam? Then they will jam the atmosphere. There will be no communication. Yeah, they will cut short communication system. This is what is happening in Guinea. Yempe crow is how Yempenesa. I him for to I say be inform our politicians to she inform the decision makers, Christian council to she inform then you are more mutu penifon for a bemu, ye whinum. Monamusio, somewhere dear bang, citizens, senior citizens of this nation. And from Christian council crowd as for my year of values. Okay, a 5-year dream. We are now coming on the segment we call the pictures. Brace yourselves. Now, on our pictures forensic segment, we begin by showcasing Chukwudi Jude in his early days when he entered Ghana. This was in the 1996 there. Say Nana Chukwudi Tiawaho. Yin for Nini Binchiro. One famra on that screen. Yes. And that everything Biarano a Nyoma is see in the past. There's the past pictures near the years are Nyoma way. Now, when a very first picture, a bra no oya branty monopa in the 90s and away home. Now, let's have a look at Chukwudi Jude and the family. Afimomi Chukwudi Jude, a bribia besinko ne busia for. And on that screen is So na ne bucket way and si sin ocean ne bucket way a utu say ne baby o say ne pa mo famra back mo famra. Let's do this exercise well. Now ne banwa osi ne nine no so no if you are watching it straight on the television, then that's your immediate left. Immediate left, right from on the screen, you see Chukwudi sitting there and an Ebani sitting there. So can we zoom that child well? We can say, wait there, hey Jude, moja pa no. The rest of the girls, I saw more in Shada and said Jude papa nemum. I saw more yes or more many other, but you see a nice new dear who saw Sene papa. Yes. Okay. Having watched this is Chukwudi Jude and the family. Oh, Monsieur, come on, beautiful. You cannot say any bad thing about them. You see, we are say, community, me a public figure. It is also a public figure. We no betim DC. We will showcase you as a test. Maybe to be confirm a family back. Who am I? Because say, you intimate show picture. So that's Chukwudi and the family. Very beautiful family. Now, what we are to do next would be what? We present the supposed child at the center of the contention, purported or allegedly to be Chukwudi's biological what? Child. Afi abofranwa maame no ya allegation so ni Chukwudi awo no abofrana no that screen is no monfa abofrana emra na Ghana for nhwe n'anim ono no da ho. Yes, this is the girl. What do you make of this child? Yes, folks, take your time and watch it well. Na abofrana say ne maame ne yɛ ne bɛyɛ program hwɛ n'anim din no wi a on sɛ ne maame ne mpo no ɔno a maame no ɔwɔ abofra kura no abofra ne nsɛ no hwɛ abofra ne anim din. And what do you see? Great. Now let's again take another closer look at the second picture of this girl. This girl we yensan hwɛ ne second picture. This time she's grown into her teens. After yenhwɛ ne picture bi a sesi a ne nie free at the age of 17, 18 going. Ono no da ho no. Yes, that small girl no. The supposed biological child of Chukwudi Onini at Netin. Uhuna what I was saying. Mr. Jude, are you watching this girl well? How is the girl like? More there. I am just doing the analysis for you guys, including Chukwudi Jude. Abofra no da that small girl, that so pretty. So Mr. On cinema mimpo. Very pretty. Now, guys, can you bring the girl? Zoom, please. Come closer. Now, let's try to do some features analysis. Girl ne se nano, ne hwene, ne moma so, na mo hwe ne nsa, girl ne nsa. Na hwe girl na fono. Yes. My idea. Let's assess the girl, the face, the eyes, the mouth, the teeth, the laughter, the cheek, the forehead, and then the hands. The fingers. It's saying, okay, so that's where you are. Yes, and this is the girl. Good. Now let's again assess Chukwudi Jude's daughter and the girl in contention and determine the key features we need to point out. Chukwudi Jude yes, wait, and I know see Chukwudi Jude. The immediate right side, because if you are watching it on the television, Chukwudi is sitting on the left. So this very child of Chukwudi knows Chukwudi nine. So this is biological child of Chukwudi Jude, as we saw it in the very family picture. Anamebwa, great. Now let's assess Chukwudi Jude's alongside the two girls and determine what new observation can we point out. Afu mumi enhwe mofra ni na Chukwudi no da ho no. Na mumi enhwe ne ba nenim. Na yenhwe the supposed alleged the child that belongs to Chukwudi. Etimo saying Ghanaians. Baby arrow no a point no eno any the alleged biological child of Chukwudi Jude. Hwenenim and then begin to do your analysis with the Chukwudi child now or down. Na yemfa nhwe Chukwudi ankasa. Afi let's do the analysis. Let's look at their eyes. Look at Chukwudi's eyes. Look at Chukwudi's smile. Look at Chukwudi's nose. Chukwudi's cheeks. It is saying Ghanaians. This is quite pretty fascinating. I don't know, but I'm just doing the analysis. Abofrano no dahono. Yeah. Folks. Now, let's do one more assessment also here. This time, so that's it, Ghanaians. Now let's do Chukwudi. Let's assess some key observations about Chukwudi Jude and the girl in the center of the what? Of the contention. Great. So now this is Chukwudi there and the girl in her teens. Let's now assess the girl properly and Chukwudi Jude. And what would you say? And how does it look like? What are your observations? Guys, who bet me the observation about? Okay. Well, let me read some messages here. Obisi then. Obisi, his cheeks and the girl's cheeks are the same. Obisi and her nose. Obisi, look at their cheeks. Obisi, the forehead and the child the same. Obviously, no doubt here, cry, no doubt here, cry. In fact, I'm getting a pretty fascinating messages all coming. Plenty message, but for me, I am not the one to judge. I want Ghanaians. Look at it. Let's all be fair, please. Let's be fair to Chukwudi Jude. I'm not here to do him in at all. Chukwudi no down. This was his early days. Chukwudi Jude. Yes. Or said the color the same. We say, Sparkle said the color is the same. Then we see is it crony one? Or say his nose and her nose are the same. Super something. Or say look at their cheeks. Okay. Obia said their muhuno no. And on a dark screen. So this is the frontline forensic. Pictures forensic. I told you we'll do something. Now, folks, but Chukwudi Jude, if you are listening to me and you are watching her, I'm not doing this out of malice. You wrote a letter to us and you denied everything. Your denial not rather pushes us to do it this way. For me, whatever it is, I am also trying to stand on behalf of, suppose that Chukwudi, because I'm afraid they made me catch him say now the girl is a big girl. You know why? The girl one of the brilliant students in Germany. But from my intelligence gathering, girl no one of the brilliants. Germany ho. Oh yeah. The girl make us say girl na wa worry brony awo. Come on. Beautiful. The girl has given birth to a child. So Jude, you have some grannies who. So if you want, come, let's have a discussion and see how I can also take a lead. Then you bet me busiana kasa. Mami a worry Chukwudi Jude. What the way fantini tima semi ye. Ahane drew her a very sensitive because a amani ni amamre kwan so ebusia yen tonchene enipa yen tonchene sabe nsama fokra pom dodo na sabe. Atiasefo. I rather will come on the flip side of say, I will urge Chukwudi Jude. If this is what he's looking for, that's what I've pushed. Now, on one hand, the family is also ready to go on wild DNA tests. And for me, that is where if we are not careful, and also able lead to Nime Bibrim. Ne papa mua, Mommy and Fanny Oman Sintem, Nian because look, me, I'm not judging, but I'm only presenting what we need to present. I call you that's Chukwudi, but we are on a biological. But Osha Mofra no Mujina Hosisi Anwa. Show Abofra Kitano, the arrow no Eshen Nitino, on and the Webeni Ebedru Nitins no more. Medechirem no, Monfair no Somra. Chukwudi versus the girl in her teens. And that for me is an issue. Ghanaians, judge it for yourselves. Let me read some of the messages here. Robert Ochre, or say Brakweku, this is your investigation. It's more than the Yoku. Hey, no, Raymond is a brother. He's doing his own thing there. This is Yoko Fone Yomade. Raymond is my brother. He's doing his own thing. I'll say Brakweku, this your investigation is more than Yoko. Face Max, I'll say 100% plus 100%. We'll say DNA is in order. Okay, we'll say, and why must a wealthy man refuse a fatherly responsibility? Well, I don't know. We'll say DNA don't lie. We'll say we don't what? And see Chukwudi here. He should go back to Oman, Alata land. Okay. We shall say, Brakweku, that is his daughter, and he must come clean. Doris Asante will say, Kweku, you are killing this guy slowly. No, I'm not killing Chukwudi slowly. We are just doing the job, and we have to do it, folks. Make a short break, then we'll raise our guest and speak to our guest. This is the Frontline Special Edition, of course, the Pictures Forensic we just did. There are more to do on Monday. Let me go for a short break, I'll raise my guest, and then we speak to our guest how the very naming ceremony, how it went. Ewa Fadama Asase. So stick and stay. I am Kwekwan, and I'll be right back. Asase, so stick and stay. I'll be right back.
To President Obasanjo yesterday.
Munya montage ready. Great, folks. Welcome back, of course, to Ghana Speaks Extension, and in this edition, we speak to the protagonist at the center of the unfolding storm in the backyard of the self-styled imposed Chukwudi Jude. Tonight, we take a bite of how the naming ceremony of the child surfaced at La Paz, at Fadama, a suburb within the capital. Folks, It's just about 45 minutes gone past the hour 9. This is the Frontline Investigates. It's gone past the hour 9. This is the Frontline Investigates. It's gone past the hour 9. This is the Frontline Investigates. Now, Mekwa Humanisne ne Yema Mene Dinkomo, yes, sister ne Dinkomo, Abba Gift. But again, there is a picture of Chukwudi and a woman. Should I show it? And I answer. There is a picture of Abba Gifty and Chukwudi Jude. Now, no me train said Chukwudi Jude will come back again to deny everything because the response is not one family. Anyway, Mame kwa humanasuna mene Abba Gifty ending komo na yenhwe how naming ceremony isikoe. Abba memo adwena wapo muti saying. Okay, and she be connected to Abba na yene Abba ending komo no. Here, obidi about face masks there. You are crazy. I say, could show it. No. I'll not show it. I'll not show it. Should I show it? Should I? I don't know how many hands. I want to see how many hands that would come. But first, let's establish. Send a year naming ceremony a buy. Na abofrano ye tu ni din sen edin yete ye no na but mame kwa ma no suna me ne Abba Gifty ending common yenhwe say the naming ceremony na ye de ma abofrano e ko say Abba me mo adwo wapo mo ti sen Abba what menga great wapo mo ti sen wo Germany
Admara ko brapen nampacho mo say
yes yeah ye pa good one now Abba me sure say wo hwe niam ni be Germany wo correct wo hwe say the niam egeka konom ni ade I hope so okay
yeah so
okay good one now emre time ka crave ni e de ma o ye pese ehu say fada ma abonten so ho Ebra ye beto abofra ni din ye be dey now Ghana for abofra am dey na pictures so ne ma me picture na dey abeto nto wa ko back na hwe who say abofra no cry say ne ma me at all Aba wonim say oba no cry say wo wonim say
no family
what's it
na me say oya abofra no enwa
yeah
obia na the nsa printing prince ne ba wo say prince o wo say papa prince o anu na atwitwa agemo brother azo to charge me in there membusiafo hun me yankufu be inyim no
yeah
no nyaado to charge them ama me ba no wa ha me de ohwehwe papa because hu na we hu ne papa
I see good now anadwi ye pese enya nkyeremu bi se ebra abofra no oya abodma afie ese etu ne din no ebadin to no ekosan ewo fada ma bonten so bonkyeremu mai
yo brother na enyimre so madam wase na mada wase papa bra kweku because me pray ya that means abeka Chukwudi na prince over here sisi our friend Chukwudi me pray ya that means abeka nka ambazi do but mem da onalan kasa yama wa ya twa no ho ehia nti onkrofo nya n'enyim kwa me hwehwe nkrofo bebre da menya kwan na menye na akasa but ni nya nkosi aga but me hwɛ de se mehu ne pa baya enfi baya 30 years almost 30 years am da hwehwɛ me ba no papa na mehu ni na menya kwan nya de me a na me pɛ da me ka kyerɛ ne de oh, de nyankopon no wa ma ne chance don sakra nyama na abrabom because me to way empire ma good ma dance ne du na ehu brad nyankopon
what empire pay tiano
oh brother
wow
brother aja bread dey ma fem na ehu aja bread dey ma fem ababa wa me bo me bra ohiani ne ba won kada ohiani but bible mpote won kada ohiani kada oyodefo enti nkada obi a me nyi bi me hufu nyi bi me ma me owo 11 mami ozin na obo ne bra de hwe ne ma kakran nyame ya adum obi aboa me ma me ma odna akoto adwuma ma me sua adwuma no nyinse ni nti oda adwuma no mintumi nye adwuma no me so a me nye adwuma me di me yefuni me se me de ko adwuma me de ayo obi ahwe me yefuni nda me nyinse aso anje mo na adwuma me so me hi capital bra me so kom to me dima na zekro wo wi de me wo ba na me kono ho a na no la pasi ya betra baby a watch you bayiri papa ba ya watch ya betra ho ya re ba ya che do to edban because on this can't me pada my hand because this situation no bo mama dey there this can is capital no de koye nua no ma ehwe ni nti na me pada my hand ana ma me nyo bia me hawa adwen nti na we ya azoye fu na hu ta anhwe hu ye de chi botua wo ka kese efi da ya mo bone na agwanya akota wo baby nyankopon onti do yin pada sini enti brother asema wo hwan ne de brother ye hu a me sister ewale Chukwudi I am ya de ye me kromani because in pipe ya ma boetan bigiri de bibia how da me mpai ni bia how because a woman asem na hu empire ma boegu da ma branch yi me nyim de wa wo ye is a mouth because me see me ka there a branch ways one more hwe me bana onya sumdwe wa wum da na ya ne yaw da me krom nyi fanti na obo wa na me nyim podo wo krom ha wa wolo fanti na ya me yaw da wa ya opon Chukwudi wa ya mi no ye be no wa hem bon because one can no kwala me sumiti be na me bompa itia no the more how na aba wodon the more how aba wodon brother Abrant na mo funu Prince Owela sis of friend Chukwudi oyin pa bonofu was the sister here for her because empire ma bretian okuti assistant me sure sister bakan sister wo ko no on mechanical ma mi jide da do de yam no ye hu ma se nti on ba on dintum epe wan ho ta sister epe wan ho ta nya me na we bue da ma de do ama pede hu ma hwehwe yi brother kwekwi hwehwe no na yan find a solution about this because okun no one on thought that chida wa pam chow chida wa pam na me ba ne chow chida wa pam na me ba ne chow because chida ayashi mamin ka abotara ebrina akanisa intina yenhwe de yo na we tie me mpaibo
aha enti yenhwe se ebadin to no eba ne sen edin be na mo de bae yenhwe ho
me wu wie ai da yara mu wu wie nsa nsam no ye ba kan kakan akra
sa
so wa maja wa ma oba pe ye botwa do so contact na se oba me say name. Message when was name say I'm not a chow, men I'm a bunny chow because me share we rather do. Into me for being innocent girl, na no bother them. Including a friend and one cassa who be in no back. It to me do who see no. See there was some day, as some dear in your big da. We are singing now because I mean, I was getting a bit. Can you be the bank when I am the man? Quite hear me out. Oh, hear me. Oh, yeah, me, you be. Oh, see, now what you will see on the Shanama. Now, a brother, a brandy at so crack, at show, you know what I want so crack. I don't know. Cheddar, meet me, the crack, and it's here.
Oh, or true didn't work out as the mouth.
Dino, Nakata, not sure somewhat soothing.
Now, it didn't not throw them out. It didn't yet, nay, dear.
A man friend in that grace, not miss and I didn't know what them be friend in that grace.
Then I'll catch you.
Yes, yeah, Mrs. Tessie, Mrs. Tobacco de Linda, no, Mrs. Tobacco de Grace.
Oh,
in fact, maybe fool, papa.
Linda Grace, and I say, no,
papa. This is CD, this is about the Linda, this is about the Grace. So I am poor, say I am poor, and they say, no, shrub, where ya? No feed there, no more Linda. No, the sister, brother, me calling an enemy should me because why not in the dinner? I'm in Fenton, maybe San Senti, I found on ya a bushing. I saw in the Grace, no, I'm in Fenton. I make Jane me quiet. Captain can't take one count. Nana, Missy Bra, say a brandy bay scam and me when you stand shaming semi that. There be a mere continental. Mere continental and TJ in a hospital. There be a more frontal, enough for cotton of frontal, baby. Oh. Physical cash, Chukwudi, and Fabian Shemin Zebra, Metinasi because this situation now can't there. Ni business, me tell me kwame hu no mobile. So that time Miss was can't
one. Meba adore no ensa sen no de buy any or the entourage sen nipa sen or do mo so ba ho no mo do be sen ensa ahodo sen neba.
Brother adore no ye no big what ni nche me no ye bi no. Krata na oto de mam na adore no.
Na ensa do sen no de buy say bia sika say Nigerians do sen e ba ho.
Ensa ba ya. Me no ye bi no na me ka ji din no. Din me ko wen yina ko be sem din na be sem.
Wa ma meboa bibia o say bia sika kakra ensa kakra na say bibi adodode bia ye de be boa ma wo mo e ba no ador no mani age no.
This Chukwudi wa am money. Prince Owalanda was also a friend who Chukwudi na da kwaya brat ndem afa new. Me say me wish ma town from powder on fa on show be bon samo to the Chukwudi no fe binyan.
Wow.
Me say me town for him. Me mom pa don ko show be to the Chukwudi. E me nyim no wa friend Prince Owe. No on ko shia da me pa yem. Na on fadam enya dzine aya yawde od me fem me mom pa da me town from pon ke shia da ma branchi.
Aba mami bi say question bi sesi ano oba no ye hwe ne mfi so awedi a me pese we bo ne age mo nanso me pese me hu say ne na brabo wo Germany etisen na ne bi su kakra wako school ewie ana o ye adwuma na bibi sen na ne o mate
Erade adom afraid ye den buy no 14 years me den buy me afraid ya struggle ya me be na me shi obroni na papa ono on peneba no obroni no me ba no hodom po na ode wale me na ode me kuruma.
Really?
Za Chukwudi wa po na ehu na ya Chukwudi opo na ehu ne hu nhira no se ka Chukwudi bi se o hwa abofra no na nka oyin ni ti mo na o hwa abofra na nka de mayim gwase bibi mba no do da me se ka Chukwudi ni nhira nka ontumi ndi because afra ni nhira wo ne do Nyankopon hu mmabo kwanya brat ndi me fa de nti Nyankopon hwa abofra no ma afra no so ba afra no wa anya problem amam me be nam na me shi obroni no broni ne pa me ba na asem me ba no ho do nti no broni nya do bi na broni ndo mo me ba no ho do no broni de me ware de na ye de abofra ne ba ye Ghana na nkasa manfa na nkosa ito da nti na ma bra mi su da abranti kwanya me man ko school ni bi me ko classes pe nti me make sure that me ban on nkosa ito da me ba wan nkosa ito da onim baby asa ito wo
I see.
Na bu fe yeden bai na onyi ma de wo Ghana nti obai misi obai osua language nu misi ona obai fie na na wo dictionary German nu we wo
I see.
Ohun ade no ohun kasa no kwansa na okọ start school na wo so okosua kasa na ansa na wa ko na kasa na class ni time I was so wie wo yi ni free home wo no ko school wo no ko school no asa wa asa na class we push na ko enim no asa we push na ko enim
hey. And abofra ne clever.
Obi say hey, Mr. Onyim as papa.
Wow.
Anu ntini ni anam nkitwa ni na wonyima de. Na brade adom kakan cafe dia university wa akọ ni university papa bi. We hia no kun so engineer wo university.
Oh, beautiful.
Wa wale no we hia no kun obronyi wa wale. Enti Chukwudi aza afu na ehu.
Na aba mamimi se wasem o aba aba mamimi se wasem ba ko na yemfansi ase wo hwe wo ba ne intelligence a owo no a ne se de wa ben no a eno na efiri wo ho a na efiri Chukwudi wo
brother aye nyame na odinam
I see
so mo pen me mo pen in the misman wo because me manning na radi adum wo nyina wo nyima de emi adesua na me e bia me penti brother me baby yen awa abon na aduminti afra no wa ye nhira Chukwudi me po no mam me mpen o ye nhira o obroyin bi fa abofrei na nakoma da no ho wa hwe abofam we yin dem me na wo ye ban nhira na apo na mpen na mission umbrofo wo pe wo krom hai
good aba ye di besi ha se
na mbom da me hwehwan yi de e be pame na abofra ne chew
good
be pame na abofra ne chew
aba yes ye fancy ha se Monday ye ba beto aso e wa another angle
e contact kweku nne nadi
ye ba beto aso
a chopper fanodo
yeah ye ba beto aso na
bibi antwama because me command to me still me here rather kasa
okay
you rather wait came
good
mama situation me ho me da me pai boni bi ka ho enti ya nyama fast man kwankwa wedru no dudubiem wedru na kwa obesa na paska because wedru no obotum man ka mahu nka wedru no su kwankwa ba mama da ba e basa ka be ba ne so be basa na wedru no anya adwumanti aye nhira sisi amahu etu kwande ko wedru wa fulani esmas no so watwan wo ho nti brame yanka asem na bibia ne duntwa
fantastic
dia na so I ready
fantastic Baby, enko wansa aba enko wansa pacho transa why into there mami fa we see say na rest mami and a weekend rest with Germany definitely mefro na yedi nkomo guys may the aba gift basi has say for now tonight but of course we've done the exercise me na me your software me show mumi ene so me ye pastor leku su ene leku susu me na me di asem no enti ye behwe se abofra no so de abofra no so wa fantini o ne wo fa so ne mi o wo fa kwaku me na me hwe biade ya me ka twa say wo ya wo fa ti ye behwe bi bia de na kwem folks me mu be see say this has been of course the Frontline show na me di bibi te kire say there is a picture of the two of them. There was something be now quite say no be feel say or the pictures be CCA na yehu but there's a picture. The two of them there's a picture. That is what is going to break the entire case. Bambi Besiha na still for me I'm a peace man. For this issue however sensitive I would urge my senior brother, Chukwudi Jude, to sit and think and ponder over it. He's achieved in his own right. The elders around him should have a word, because after all, what's it? He's a human. No one should resolve with the woman. But we, as a broadcasting organization, we are putting our everything out there. Our lifestyle must be, an example for others to emulate. The rest is history. Folks, the Frontline show, of course, the weekend. Ahanamdi will be seeing. Show it's still on the social media. You can go back and watch it on YouTube. Call a friend, call a brother, and then give it out. And then Bibi come and say, "Ubeti media ma downfall." Kona kwokwohwe show no na fema wa downfall. Repeated show. Mo amohwe ni TV so upe repeated no a ubenya ewo YouTube. Ko YouTube wo okwa YouTube ne type it, the Frontline show. That's why I make a choice. Oh, show main TV mukra. Still, go to the YouTube and subscribe. Sana be people be na mo ha madwene se kwaku. Ye repeated na hwe. Just oko YouTube one sana. Nti subscribe to the channel, my CTV GH or the Frontline Ghana. Subscribe so that after the watch show mainstream TV, the next time our person will share, no wako YouTube, no what type it, the Frontline show, and one show the Frontline show with Kwekwana, and one will share. Okay, maybe piano I come up, folks. Me the movie say great guys in the bomb children. Echo Bismarck, and then online editor Keynes did a great stuff. And then the two indefatigable, friends, incredible, and then of course Yamba, executive producer and Ebo Michidom, editor somewhere friends at large, Kofi Ansa, and then director of research and no Kofi Ejiri. Of course, Ebo Michidom maybe piano. Kama. My guest just gone past Abba Gifty, the woman who is making all the allegations for Chukwudi to come. But for me, let me say this quickly. I will still even invite Chukwudi if he wants to come and sit here to even answer questions. My doors are open. My everything are open for him. Even though response or the banner is not for us, but the doors of the Frontline show is open for him to come and answer any or debunk or whatever it is and all that. Folks, sorry, DJ Lastic, of course, will take over your screens and take you all to the weekend and give you some very powerful tunes and sounds, okay? Now, on Monday, we are back on this issue on another angle. Perhaps, maybe Monday, I will show you the pictures. And then we see how things go. Until I come your way, same time, Monday, 8:05 p.m. Stay out of trouble and let Ghana live peace and peacefully. Bye for now.